We're down bad. $131 to start off this challenge on the last video, but in this video we do have some sales, some good sales and some not so good sales. Is it enough to put us back in the green? I don't know. Well, actually I do know, but you don't know. So let's start the video so you can find out.
It is week number 3, day number 1, and we already sold our first item. It is this oval serving tray. The tray came in a set of dishware, which was around 80 items. After doing the math, after taking out the things that were broken or cracked, they're not really that good. We had around 70 items left. So we paid about 75 cents per item. And I had this oval serving tray or serving bowl listed for less than a day, I believe. That's a pretty quick turnaround. So I need to go ahead and get it packaged and get it shipped out. Good morning. I just woke up, and I actually woke up to another sale. The sale of this Makita jigsaw and bag, which I originally bought for $50 at an estate sale, which is a little bit more than what I should have paid for it. But I did end up selling it for $80 plus taxes and shipping. So I am making a little bit of money on it, and we'll clear up some space. So some of these shipping boxes that I have are 13 by 13 by 6, which fit most of the items that I have. And I'm actually getting these for free from work, from my 9-to-5 job. We go through these pretty much every day, so I'm just bringing some of these home with me, and I don't have to pay for these shipping boxes, just for the shipping label. Well, I guess the customer pays for the shipping label.
So I bought this older model Hoover vacuum a couple of weeks ago at an estate sale for $25. But shipping something this large just doesn't make sense. It's gonna cost too much, more than what the vacuum is worth. But I did know, or I did find out, that if you go ahead and part these vacuums out, you can make a lot more money. Just one of these tanks right here is worth $25. So I'll try to get as many parts as I can out of it. And I'm gonna take a quick video of it running. That way the people that buy the parts know that it came from a working and running vacuum. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I thought taking this vacuum apart was gonna be a piece of cake, but it actually wasn't. There were some holes that had some screws that were pretty deep, and I needed to go find a long screwdriver to take care of that. Also, to take the motor apart, I needed to cut some wires. I did look up other listings that had the motors for sale to see where they cut it, and that's where I cut my wires as well. The parts were pretty dirty coming off of the vacuum, considering it's a used old vacuum. So I just gave them a quick wash with some soapy water in the tub, and they cleaned up okay. They could be a little bit better, but it's gonna be good enough to sell.
Okay, so it's been a couple days since we last sold anything, but it is the weekend of July 4th, and we actually got a couple of sales. The first one is this plate here. It is a Copeland Buttercup plate that I picked up in an estate sale with a whole bunch of different plates. I guess it's a set, but I'm parting these out. I feel like I'll sell them a little bit quicker. All right, so one of the first things that I listed finally sold. It is this X-Tool extension kit for like a laser engraver. I had it listed for $220, and they offered me $200 for it plus shipping. Actually, no, it's free shipping. So I took it. I'm gonna get this packaged. Well, actually, it's already packaged up and everything. I just need to tape the top and get it shipped out. Wow, this has been a really good weekend for my store. I just sold another item. It is the X-Tool enclosure extension kit. I sold it for $170 minus shipping, but I don't need to package it because it's still in its original box. I just need to go ahead and tape it back up and drop it off at the postal service.
All right, so I don't know what day it is, but I'll put it somewhere on the screen here. But I do have another sale. It is these two little plates. $1.50 for both of them I paid, and I sold them for $27 plus shipping. Look at these things. They're like super small, like 3 inches in diameter. But I need to get these packaged and get shipped out. And then I need to talk to you guys about something, but don't get mad.
So it's almost the end of the second week. We got a couple more days to go, but we are officially in the green. I think we are up $150 finally after being down from the last video, but it is short-lived. I already spent that money.
and I actually spent a lot more than $150. So I came across this website, which is basically estate sales, but you could bid online, so you don't go shop in person for the items. You basically look up the items and place your bid there. Well, I ended up finding a lot of items that were pretty valuable, and honestly, I think I got a good price for all these stuffs. I have enough items to list for like the next month straight if I list like 4 or 5 items per day. So let me go ahead and show you guys a couple of the items that I picked up and how much they usually sell for. If I could get this, I'll make my money back no problem, plus a lot more. I am quickly running out of space here in my small apartment, but look at everything I got. I counted at a quick count, it was around roughly 90 to 100 items. This box right here, I only really wanted this. It is like Winnie the Pooh bookends. They sell for like $70 to $80, and I paid $35 for the whole lot. That little thing over here sells for like another 15 to 20, I think. And then the other stuff, I don't know, I could get like maybe $5 for a couple of the items. In here, I just wanted these right here. I could probably get $60 for them, and I paid $5 for everything plus this. I think I could get 10. Haven't checked that, but that was part of that group right there. And then there's some items in here that I haven't really checked, but like I said, I only really wanted these right here, which I got for $5, and I could sell for like maybe 60. I also got a whole bunch of these figurines. This box is full. It's literally full. There's one in there that I saw go for $850. That one, the lot, I paid $100, $160 for that lot. It had other things on there. So I'm definitely gonna be making my money back. It's just listing all these things. It's probably gonna take me, I don't know, all month. So really quick, I wanted to show you guys this Excel spreadsheet that I made, not only because I'm pretty proud of it, but because it's gonna help me divide the cost of the lots into the items evenly. So by that, I don't mean that each item is gonna receive $10, $20, or $30 cost of goods. It will actually divide it by the total that the item is potentially worth. So for example, this has the item that is $850 potentially. So it would make sense that that item would have the most of the cost from this auction. So say I have this one, but I find out that I can actually sell it for more, I would just adjust it to $50. Now my cost of good on that one changes to $7.53, and everything else adjusts to that to make it even. Hopefully that makes sense. If you guys want more detail about this, let me know down in the comments, but I didn't want to bore you with it. But that's how I figured out how much things are actually gonna cost me. All right, so I just sold this Epson photo video scanner thing. Sold it for $20. I bought it for $15, but it's actually missing a white paper here. I don't know what it's called. It's like a document mat cover. It doesn't have it. It costs too much for me to replace it, so I just sold it for like $20. I'll probably break even or just lose a little bit of money, but I just needed the space. So I've been busy listing a whole bunch of items I got from the online auction from the estate sale. And one of the items that I picked up was this electric bean grinder. And I actually didn't even want it. I was bidding on that specific lot for some bowls, which I ended up paying $5 for the entire lot. With that said, this electric bean grinder came with the lot. I listed it for $15 plus shipping. Cost of goods was about 50 cents. So yeah, after washing that bean grinder and listing it, it sold less than a day. I made $15, and now I need to get that shipped out. So I just put the camera away like 5 minutes ago, and I just got another sale. This time is for the Thrustmaster flight pack. I picked up this item at an estate sale a couple of weeks ago. One of the first things that I picked up. It was for $85, probably a little bit too much, but I still made some money. I sold it for $140. I should be making around $30 after shipping and everything. The funny part is I had it listed for $149 plus shipping, and about 30 minutes to an hour ago, I dropped it to $140 plus shipping, and it sold within like the next 30 minutes, so I'll take it. All right, so this morning when I was driving home from work, I actually came across this yard sale and I decided to stop for a little bit. And in that yard sale, they had these two cameras right here. They're both Canon PowerShots. This blue one here came with a charger, a battery, and a memory stick. This gray one came with a battery and memory, but no charger, so I can't test this one. The blue one works. The only thing that doesn't work on it is the flash. So I did list it this morning for $160, and it actually just sold about 3 hours later. So I paid $2 for it, sold for $160 plus shipping, and now I just need to get it shipped out. So I was about to do the recap for this video, but the buyer for that blue Canon camera just messaged me telling me that there is a problem with the shipping label or with the postage. So I looked, and sure enough, there's an alert that says delayed for postage assessment, held awaiting payment. I'm not exactly sure why it says that. I bought the label through eBay. So now I gotta reach out to them, see what's going on, and hopefully they get this fixed, because that buyer's already asking for a refund. He thinks that he's getting scammed. So hopefully get it fixed soon and I don't have to deal with the refund. All right, so really quick recap of this video or these past 2 weeks. We had a total of 10 sales and we listed 42 new items. I kind of went ham with everything that I bought. We also have an average time to sell of 10 days and an average sale price of $94, which gives us an average profit of $46. So where exactly are we now? Well, we are exactly at negative $422.66. Make sure that's correct. Yep, that's correct. But I bought a lot of things. So hopefully once I sell all these things, we won't be in the negative. All right, I'll see you guys next video.